4 of 124 fire.
Hello. How is everybody today? I'm early. I've been wanting to do I always have the desire to stream more. Hi Matt. I always have the desire to stream more than I usually do, but it's hard for me to actually put that into practice. And today, here I am, early by 2 hours. And we will see how long I manage to stream today. I want to play so much of this game. Let's just do this. Hi! Happy Sunday! How was everybody's weekend? Random bursts of motivation. Yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. Random burst of motivation. And also not so random sudden obsession with new game. Excuse me. I've had a really chill day. It's funny because like the way the weather is here, I don't feel like it's not 4 o'clock. I don't feel like it's early. It's just some nebulous time when there is semi-daylight. Hi, Sky. How's it going over there with Doggo? You guys, I got to meet Sky yesterday. She's delightful and sweet, and she was unsure of me for about 2 minutes before I gave her so much cheese. Hi, Nert. What is this early malarkey indeed? It's like actually a reasonable time for you. You can hang out more today. Eventually, she literally climbed on top of me and put both of her paws on my shoulders and her face right in my face, and I could not escape. It was very darling. How are Natalie's allergies doing, Matt? Any better with the Malarkey? Any better with the dry shampoo? Hopefully. I hope we all get to meet Sky on stream in a few days. Medicated eye drops. Eye frops. Eye frops is a great new word. I'm glad, because yeah, last night, okay, so yesterday was a whole adventure with Natalie. I got up with an alarm. I used an alarm to make sure to get myself out of bed on time, and then I drove Natalie and myself for an hour to go to this spin in for spinning. We got there a little bit later than we had originally intended, and then like we walked around the shops, and by the time we did that, there actually wasn't much time left for spinning, so we didn't get the chance to be as social as we had desired, which I now understand for next year. But it was fun, and I came home with some purchases. They're over there. Big bags of yarn, which is pretty exciting. I'm excited to play around with it after I finish spinning what I am currently spinning. And then I got home, I drove us back, and we met the dog. I met the dog. The dog that I named my protagonist after. She's very, very cute. I'm starting to think a little more seriously now about getting my own furry friend in my apartment. Though with my big trip in July, I don't know. Yeah. Financially, things look fine to be able to do it. The only question is, where the hell do I put the litter box? Yeah. Free feline friend is the goal. Like, maybe I can put it under my desk. Oh, that's kind of a hassle. I don't know. It's there's not really like a good space with the layout that I have set up here. I don't know. I'll figure it out when need be. But that's not happening immediately. It'll take a few more months at least. But I would like a little creature with me that can come snuggle. I don't want it under my desk, Nader, but like there's nowhere that I want it to be, frankly. I need it somewhere that's a little bit more out of the way. Like my other option is pretty much like right there, which you can't actually see because it's off. And there's no good spot. I did not plan initially around the idea of having a litter box. The bathroom is not large enough, for one. It's just the layout in there is like there's the cabinetry in the mirror on one side with the toilet, and then there's the bath, and then there's just this little narrow way that you can like get in there. There's just no space. So it's like, what do you do then? Because I definitely prefer it to be in the bathroom. If there are already going to be scents in there, let's let them all be in there. Brownie! Hello, happy... Did we already Happy New Year together? Did I Happy New Year you? Happy Friday, either way. Oh, thank you. I kind of... We did not. Okay. Happy New Year. I didn't do anything super special to it. I washed it earlier. I put some hair oil in it and I went at it with a diffuser and it curled up. Let's see, anything else to share? And then after I met Sky, Natalie and I went to the grand opening of this Fiber Friends makerspace in Ballard. And we met a couple new friends. It was fun. And I kind of helped this dude learn to spin, but not very well yet. Learning, I think, if you start spinning on a wheel, I feel like it's more difficult than learning on a drop spindle for whatever reason. Like, you can transfer the drop spindle and you can like take your time with it, and you can transfer that knowledge over to a spinning wheel pretty easily eventually. But learning everything just on the wheel is difficult. Yed! Happy still Sunday for you, I think. Ooh, oh, whoa. How are you doing? How's your Sunday, friend? Cheers. Did I Happy New Year you? I'm doing great. I am ready to play more of Metaphor, ReFantazio. So I decided there are pros and cons to having it in Japanese versus English. Hi, Chai. Happy Sunday. No, Monday for you. And I've decided that I'm going to switch over to English because as much as I really, if I were playing it by myself, it would be in Japanese. But I feel like because it's a stream game that I'm experiencing with everybody, and I want everybody to be part of the experience, even if they're not looking at the screen, I should put it in English. But when I play Final Fantasy VII, I'm not putting it in English. That's going to be Japanese. That one's going to be Japanese. Thank you, thank you. How was your Sunday? How was your weekend? And how are we all doing? I think I'm going to start playing pretty quickly. I also was like, I said this in my my stream team Discord, so Yed has seen it, but I was like, I'm starting stream early today. How am I going to feed myself? Like, because I always get really hungry after my 4 hours are up. And that's kind of like what prompts me to stop stream, is like I'm starting to like decline and I need sustenance. But since I've started early, like I can't just snack through it. It's weird. That is exactly how a weekend should be. And I'm happy that you had a lazy, cozy, chill weekend. I've been convinced my parents to get a better internet. Oh, what's your internet like, Brownie? I can imagine that would be really difficult. But as someone who like is chronically online, when I don't have internet, I feel very strange. Crappy. Okay, yeah, I believe that. I could order pizza. I actually considered potentially ordering pizza, but I think I will just make myself pasta at some point. And you guys will have to live with me getting up and down to make the pasta. I'm still being really, really, really good about not ordering food. I'm very proud of myself for feeding myself in a financially smart way, despite spending like $250 at Costco the other day. Oh, wait, do you stream, Brownie? You enjoy watching others stream? It does, yeah. Streaming is very like high res a lot of the time. Do I have the option to turn down my res? Because I think that's only a thing for partners usually, but sometimes like you can get it as an affiliate. I do, great. I remember this one time, same nerd, it's super, super, super high priority. I remember Avi going live once and she kept turning off and on and off and on and off and on stream because she very much wants to have that option. And like if it's one of those things where it like gets kicked in, like chosen when you go live. So she was like turning off and And I was just like, why does stream keep stopping? Hi, Starwind. Happy Sunday. I keep thinking my badge is a block of cheese and not a garnet. Oops. I mean, I can see that now that you say that. I have never recognized that interpretation before, but it is an entirely valid one. I think there are some more manual streamer side transcoding options either here or coming. I hope that that is true. Because I do think that, you know, being accessible to people with lower internet speeds is very helpful and good and smart. Yeah. And I would prefer to stream at a high enough quality that like clips and VODs and stuff are good quality. You can switch to 160. Damn. I'm just a blur. It's like you took off your glasses and you're looking at Julia. Well, I'm surprised how many people have showed up already today. I'm really pleased. Thank you guys for coming, even though it's an unusual time. Oh, I see. You should do what you wish, Brownie. You do just look like I'm very tired. I can't read chat at all, but it's watchable otherwise. That's so funny. This is just like a smudge. Sunny wants me to tell you that Sky seems to be soothed by the spinning wheel whirring. I love that. You'll have to send me a video of this in action. And Sunny and I need to schedule like a hangout and spin date. I had a great time hanging out with her yesterday. Driving down in the car, we had a very introspective chat. The audio is bad too when you go down to 160. Ugh, that's interesting. I didn't know that audio would also be affected. Huh. I guess that makes sense because it's like a level of data that's also being put through the network. But I didn't even think about that. Hello, Mercury. Mercury 13131. Ooh, oh well. I actually knew that you were already here because I saw you in the chat right about when I went live. But I didn't want to say anything because I don't call out lurkers on purpose. Just by accident. Oh, you don't have any problems at 360? Interesting. I do want streams to all be 1080p 60, but I like saving space. Yeah. I mean, that makes sense, Nerd. I don't know. This is something I've kind of been thinking about lately. Like, I'm so bummed. So bummed that I did not save my VOD where I translated in Tunic. And I'm like, that was a serious oversight. But like, I didn't know then that I would want it so badly. And I'm like, you need to save your VODs. Do I need to save every VOD? I don't know. But like, what's the best way of saying? I've started exporting them to be private on YouTube. I'm sure that you do, Pup. It's a bummer. You save every VOD in OBS automatically. How do you do that? It's such a shame. It's like my peak moment, and I didn't even know that it was my peak moment until months later. The YouTube as a backup archive thanks to clicking one button after stream is OP. I think I need that. I think I need to set that up. I will ask you how you set that up, Matt. I am sending things over to YouTube, but also like downloading from YouTube, doesn't that degrade the quality of your VOD? There's a program I use called, I love Handbrake. Isn't Handbrake usually on a Mac Or do they have that for PCs too? What was what noise? I don't know what noise to which you are referring. Oh, it was from another tab. Okay. That would be why. Gong. Oh, because you're like doing research for Thailand. Love that. Just a stick. Mercury, just a stick. What a peak moment. Just a stick. That and well. And it's fun when you're like in somebody else's stream that's playing Tunic and they haven't translated the language and something happens and you just go, well, and they have no idea that you're referring to a translation. Well. Ooh, I'll also have to hit you up for that, Matt. Good that it's on PC too. Oh my God, that's so cool. People are really going to Thailand, huh? Matt, I'm so excited for you and Sunny, and I expect to see the photo book once you create it. Brownie, you're going to have the house to yourself. Love that for you. Oh my God. From 60 to 10 gigabytes is huge. That's incredible. Use something more command line. Having OBS save it is best. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying, Nert. That's interesting. I might have to do that too then. We'll see. I'll try to figure it out. And then I'll have my fucking VODs. Well, so okay, Matt, when you say that, I mean fish is also food, if you interpret it such, but what you really mean is dive. Swim. Alive fishes. Fishes that don't float. Underwater. Under pressure. Dun. Oh, Brownie, how long are they gonna be gone for? Hopefully a little while with what you're saying. I'm like, get them out. Get Brownie some space. 5 months? Hell yeah. Go you. Love that. We'll just send Matt in. Matt will go and he's so good with parents. He'll be like, hi, Brownie's parents. Nice to meet you. It's funny that like literally it would be possible. Well, I don't know. Maybe they'd be in a different part of Thailand, but. All right. So, by the way, also, hey, Matt started playing Metaphor, the demo, off stream. And got to exactly the point that I'm at. And I don't know if he continued to play after that or not, because I was in the house with him when he got to the point that I was at. And I was like, this is where I am. And so he stopped very kindly. So I didn't have to see anymore. Oh my God, FFmpeg. I used that all the time once upon a time. I'm sure they would, Brownie. And I support you. It's good to have the space to think about it. I remember when I came back from living in Japan and I was living in my parents' like workshop, basically. I had a bedroom out there. God, going inside to use the bathroom was a pain, but whatever. Anyway, so I had a bedroom out there in their workshop. And like, my mom started being like, have you thought about doing something? I was like, Mom, I'll figure it out. She's like, okay. She really kind of wanted to like nudge, and then I figured it out, and it's all great. And here I am, and I'm having a great time. I do eventually figure it out, but you just gotta like, it takes that time. It really does. And like, other people pressuring you doesn't really change the amount of time that it takes. I bumble and then I make decisions. And then I'm like, okay, no more decisions for a while. I am a decision maker though. And then when I make the decision, I'm like, okay, now how do I make it happen? And I make it happen. Brownie, I support you. It sounds like maybe that's a good idea. Oh, okay. So if you're a bad decision maker, that's a different situation. Sometimes you got to figure out what a decision even looks like first. This is true. But usually for me, the decision is, I want to do that. And I know I want to do that. Okay, I'm going to do that. Like when I wanted to move to Japan, that just came like kind of out of nowhere for me. I was studying it, but then I was like, I should